The story of the 1989 Bundesrepublik Deutschland Pfennig coin. After the devastation of World War II, Germany was a broken nation, cities in rubble, economy in chaos, and the old Reichsmark worthless. In June 1948, the Western Allies introduced the Deutsche Mark, DM, in West Germany as part of the currency reform. This bold move sparked the famous Wirtschaftswunder, economic miracle, transforming West Germany into a global powerhouse within years. The new currency needed practical small coins for daily life, buying bread, a newspaper, or a tram ticket. Thus, the Pfennig coin was born as the second smallest denomination. 100 Pfennig equals 1 Deutsche Mark. Hello, friends. Welcome to Vault of Old Coins. Here, we bring you the oldest, the rarest, and the most mysterious coins from around the world. Do you want to know which coin is worth millions? Which coin is hiding one of history's biggest secrets? And which coin looks ordinary today, but could make you rich tomorrow? So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's open the Vault of Old Coins. This specific 1989 coin from the Bundesrepublik Deutschland, Federal Republic of Germany, carries a profound story. It was not a luxury piece, but a humble worker in the pockets of millions, symbolizing stability, hope, and everyday resilience during the final years of the Cold War. Minted just before the Berlin Wall fell in November 1989, it witnessed history in silence. The front features a delicate oak seedling with 5 young leaves sprouting from a central stem. Encircling it in bold capital letters is Bundesrepublik Deutschland, with the year 1989 below, flanked by 2 small dots. This design was created by renowned German engraver Adolf Jäger, born 1895, died 1983, affectionately called Pfennig Jäger, for his work on low-value coins. Jäger drew the oak motif in the early 1950s for the new DM series. Why an oak? For centuries, the oak tree, Eiche, has been a powerful German symbol, representing strength, endurance, freedom, and democracy. Ancient Germanic tribes revered it. It appeared in 19th-century nationalistic art and even post-1848 revolutions. After World War II, the young seedling perfectly captured the nation's rebirth. A fragile new start rising from the ashes of war, promising to grow into a mighty forest. Jäger's simple yet elegant design turned a tiny coin into a national emblem of hope. Every time a German picked up this coin in 1989, they unconsciously held a reminder of their country's miraculous recovery. The reverse shows 2 tall ears of rye grain spikes, framing a large numeral 2 above the word Pfennig. The mint mark, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, or J for Hamburg, sits neatly between the stalks. Also designed by Adolf Jäger, this side celebrates agriculture and sustenance. Rye, Roggen, was a staple crop in Germany, symbolizing bread, harvest, fertility, and the daily nourishment that rebuilt a starving nation after 1945. The ears represent abundance and the hard-working farmers who fed the economic miracle. The coin is copper-plated steel, 90% iron core with copper coating, magnetic, lightweight, 2.9 grams, 19.25 millimeters wide, and plain-edged. It replaced the older bronze version in 1967 when copper prices soared. Practical economics for a thrifty nation. This magnetic design made it cheaper to produce while keeping the familiar look and feel. Adolf Jäger created the original artwork decades earlier, used from 1950 onward. The actual coins were struck in 1989 at 4 state mints of the Federal Republic: Munich, D mint mark, 52 million, Stuttgart, F, 60 million, Karlsruhe, G, 34.6 million, and Hamburg, J, 53.4 million, totaling over 200 million pieces. Proof versions, 45,000 each mint, were made for collector sets. The DM was rock solid, and small coins like this kept commerce flowing smoothly. West Germany, and later unified Germany, needed billions of Pfennigs for vending machines, public transport, and daily shopping. The 1989 minting happened amid rising tensions in East Germany. Unknown to most, this coin would soon become a relic of the pre-Euro era. It was made to serve the people, not for profit or prestige. Production stopped only in 2001 when the euro replaced the DM on December 31, 2001. Imagine holding this tiny 2 Pfennig coin in your hand on a crisp autumn day in 1989. In West Germany, people were going about their lives, shopping in bustling supermarkets, riding efficient trains, enjoying the fruits of decades of hard work. But across the border in East Germany, something was stirring. Protests in Leipzig grew larger each Monday. Thousands chanted for freedom. The coin in your pocket, minted that very year, belonged to a world on the brink of monumental change. The design itself tells a deeper tale of continuity and renewal. Adolf Jaeger, the artist behind both sides, passed away in 1983, yet his work lived on through every 1989 coin struck. Born in the late 19th century, Jaeger witnessed 2 world wars, the hyperinflation of the 1920s, the Nazi era, and the division of Germany. When the Federal Republic needed new coin designs in 1949 to 1950, he was chosen for his clean, symbolic style that avoided any militaristic or imperial overtones. His oak seedling was revolutionary in its humility. No grand eagle, no emperor, just a fragile plant promising growth. This choice reflected the new Germany's desire to rebuild quietly, democratically, and sustainably. The rye ears on the reverse carry their own emotional weight. After 1945, Germany faced severe food shortages. People traded cigarettes for potatoes, and rye bread was a luxury for many. The Wirtschaftswunder turned that around. By the 1950s, supermarkets overflowed, and agriculture modernized. Jaeger's design reminded users that prosperity rested on the land and the labor of ordinary farmers. In 1989, as West Germany enjoyed one of the world's strongest economies, low unemployment, high exports like Volkswagen's and Siemens products, this coin quietly celebrated that foundation. Production details add another layer. The 4 mints, each with its letter, operated under strict federal oversight. D. Munich. 52 million circulation plus 45,000 proofs. F. Stuttgart. 60 million circulation plus 45,000 proofs. G. Karlsruhe. 34,600,000 circulation plus 45,000 proofs. J. Hamburg. 53,400,000 circulation plus 45,000 proofs. Total circulation, approximately 200 million pieces. Proofs went into annual mint sets for collectors, beautifully struck, mirror-like finishes that made them sparkle under light. These sets were popular gifts, often bought by parents for children to teach them about money and history. It wasn't a special year for the coin itself, but fate made it one. Throughout the summer and fall, East Germans fled via Hungary and Czechoslovakia. The wall's guards grew uneasy. On November 9, 1989, an accidental announcement by Günter Schabowski led to crowds rushing the checkpoints. The wall fell. Families reunited after 28 years. West Germans drove their Mercedes and BMWs to the east, handing out bananas, coffee, and small change, including these very 2 Pfennig coins, to their Eastern brothers and sisters. Suddenly, the coin bridged 2 worlds, a symbol of Western abundance meeting Eastern hope. After reunification in 1990, the Deutsche Mark became the currency for all Germany. The 2 Pfennig continued until 2001, when the euro arrived. On January 1, 2002, it lost legal tender status, but people kept them as souvenirs. Today, collectors sort them by mint mark. Some prefer the scarcer G, Karlsruhe variety, though none are truly rare. This coin's story is one of quiet heroism. Billions circulated, helping families rebuild lives, symbolizing unity just before the wall crumbled. This coin remains extremely common due to massive mintage. Current market prices, from major numismatic sites like Numista, eBay Trends, and dealer catalogs, circulated, worn, average condition, $70 to $300. Very fine to extremely fine, $100 to $500. Uncirculated, mint state nowhere, $500 to $40,000. Highest for top-grade examples. Proof from mint sets, $8 to $10 million, depending on set quality and mint mark. Millions were made, millions circulated, millions witnessed history. A single piece might fetch pennies, but together they tell the epic of a divided nation becoming whole again. The story ends not with riches, but with reflection. This humble coin, smaller than a money, carried the weight of rebirth, endurance, and unity. Next time you see one in a junk drawer or old collection, remember, it was there when Germany healed, when walls fell, and when hope sprouted like that little oak on its face.